What's the most brutal reality check you've ever given someone? I grew up in a neglected and borderline abusive orphanage in the Soviet Union, where I ate once a day and learned to survive by sleeping with a rock under my pillow. I remember one night when I was 13, I hadn't eaten in 2 days, when one of my friends outside the orphanage who lived at home with his mom invited me for a sleepover. I snuck out over the barbed wire fence, excited as ever to finally sleep on a mattress and get some food. I remember his mom brought us in some fried potatoes with eggs and tea to drink, and I was beyond thankful. I must have said thank you like 20 times. My friend, on the other hand, he was extremely dismissive, barely looking at her and telling her to get out of the room as soon as he got his plate. I thought it was kinda odd, and even felt a hint of anger seeing how for granted he was taking his loving and caring mother. But I stayed silent and just focused on my food, until the morning, that is. I woke up before him, and I was in bed still yawning from the amazing sleep I had when I heard his mom coming in. She woke him up by gently shaking him. I remember her saying she was sorry she didn't have many options for breakfast, but if he wanted, she could maybe make some pancakes for him. I was so jealous, wishing I was him, but then he snapped at her for no reason. "Get out of my face, Mom, I don't want your stupid pancakes." My face deflated. I couldn't believe the disrespect I was hearing. Still, I wasn't going to say anything, until his mom came over to me. "Hey dear, maybe you'd like some pancakes?" she asked me. My ears perked up. I'd dreamed of trying pancakes my entire life. This was finally my chance. "I'd love some pan." "Shut the F up, Mom. We don't want your pancakes. Get out of my room now," he yelled, interrupting me. With that, he got out of bed and started physically pushing his mom out. I saw her start to tear up as he closed the door. That was it. My final straw. I became so angry I got out of bed and started going off on him. I called him a waste. I asked him if he knew how disrespectful it was to talk to your mother like that. I told him kids like me would kill to have a mother who would wake us up for breakfast and make us pancakes. I told him before coming here I hadn't eaten in 2 days, and his mother took care of me and served me a delicious warm meal, that she just wanted to wake her son and his friend up with a tasty breakfast, and this is how he repays her, by yelling at her and shoving her out of the room until she cries. He didn't say a word back, just looked down at the ground, embarrassed. I started getting dressed to leave, and he began begging me not to. He bargained with me, saying I was his only friend, but I told him, yeah, now I see why. I put on my shoes, and before heading out the door, I told him that no matter how dislikable he clearly was, his mother still loved him, so he better start appreciating her. I actually saw her in the hallway as I was walking out, and I apologized to her on behalf of her son.